How long was it? A couple hours? Had a lot of install today. Not much install, but really just a refocus on, and really slowed it down and walked through and talked through obvious things. And the key is preparation. I told them the key is how well we prepare. Obviously, we know it's the best team that we've played to this point, and a three-time defending conference champion, and second-ranked team in the country. And as far as I'm concerned, this is there's not a better football team in the country than what I'm seeing on film. And our guys are excited about the opportunity and the challenge, and looking forward to it.
What is that opportunity? What could this do for a program?
Oh, golly, man! That's what you work for. It's what you play for. I mean, this is I know it's why you're at this level, but to play in this kind of game with this kind of opportunity because of what they stand for. They've won, back-to-back championships, and that's what we want to do. And so obviously to have that opportunity to be able to compete against them and to take that step forward, and that's what we came here to do. And to be able to do it in our first year would be monumental.
How does that filter to the other parts of the program if you can post a win like this?
There's no measuring it. That's how big it is to me. And but on the same hand, I tell our guys, this is a game just like any other game. You can't get too high, can't get too low. This is going to be a game you can get behind in, you can get ahead in. It doesn't matter. You better play every single snap, and you got to do what your coach do. And then that's the thing that we talked about today. And that's why we kind of slowed things down today. Did a lot of walking and talking, making sure everybody understands what their objective is, because you can do a little freelancing. But not when you're in this kind of game. The margin for error is very small. So, again, I believe in these guys. I believe in our players. I know they're excited and looking forward to Thursday night. But the key is what we get done here on our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday practice, preparing for a Thursday game.
Todd, you've talked a lot about misalignments at times. Just it seems like, as you were just saying, this is a game that this could really cost you. How are you against Colorado? How have you been recently with that?
I thought Colorado the first half was bad. It wasn't misalignments, it's just freelancing. It was just, sometimes you get in a game like that and you say what you want to. The kids look at the film and they, it's just, they knew that it's a team we should beat, we should dominate. And then they go out there and say, well, it's not so important for me to take this step or do this or do that. And we just had some things we hadn't done all year. And, that's part of, these guys are way far ahead of where they should be. They've done great. It's still to my satisfaction. But that's the hardest thing about the newness of our program, is that these guys have not mastered the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? So when you abandon them a little bit, it really can look ugly. And so, but the second half, they, showed a lot of maturity, because I was pretty hard on them. I wasn't very happy about it, because not only we work awful hard, if we don't do what we're coached to do, then we don't have a chance. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of making that transition from a talent-based philosophy to a teaching-based philosophy. Does that make sense? And you want guys to believe that they're really talented, really good, but they got to understand that the scheme is designed for them. And that's the most important thing. If they'll execute the scheme, then they're going to be successful. Does that make sense? So that kind of leaks back in from time to time on us.
Coach, how far have you come, you think, since you took this team last year in terms of the spring, in terms of conditioning and being prepared to play a team like that?
I think we've done a good job. I think Grizz has done a great job. I think our coaches have done an outstanding job. But we haven't. At the end of the year, I'll know that we haven't done anything, in my opinion, right now. Except do well. The only thing I could say at this point, we lost a game we should have won, and we've done a great job in the other 5 games. And so I'm very pleased with where we're at. I'm tremendously pleased with our administration, our strengths and conditioning, training. Every component here, it's been pretty amazing how well we've been able to get this thing turned around and operated, other than maybe the sports information is really at the top. Pretty good. Mark thought I was going to go. He was standing here, so I couldn't really go there.
You have impacted the culture here, though.
I've had fun.
How have you been able to do that so quickly?
I think by hiring good people. I think Mark would tell you that. Mark would tell you that I've hired great people. I got great people around me, and I got people around me that understand about young people. They understand about teaching. I think that's how we've done it, is that, you know, we've got just a little bit of those kids' hearts. You know, I think they know what we're saying is the truth, and I think they believe in it a little bit, you know, and then they're pretty talented. So, I mean, we're somewhat dangerous, but you know, it can, you know, where we fall, I don't know. You know, obviously this is a, you know, this is a different level now. This is a huge challenge Thursday, and I mean, I'm looking forward to it, man.